Hello everyone. It has been a minute. I know it's a late stream, but I decided to listen to Table and at least I'd stream. But I did play Path of Titans for a little bit beforehand, so I am satisfied both ways. Nurgle call you lacking and put a tiny hole in your large intestine? Damn. Okay, we're gonna move over to here. You've been in the hospital since last night. Was it just like a small tear that opened up, or like, I don't mean to be prying, but I'm prying. Was it a small tear? Was it just like your intestine line is too thin, or like there's just too much stuff in there? Is it stress? These are all questions I have. But these are also questions that I don't need the answer to. Huh. You had an abscess? That's the best way I'm going to describe it. Huh. Some sort of pocket burst. I guess, no, it's not an abscess, because an abscess is full of, like, not good stuff, but, ugh. Damn, well, I hope you get better soon. I don't think it's a fun fact. I think that's a little bit too much information. Anyway, moving on from that. Sorry, Grim, to move on from it. I'm starting to get icked. And I don't like it when I get icked. He's trying to corrupt you. Ugh, excuse me. I can continue painting the sisters, and I probably should, but also I signed up for a tournament on the 3rd Saturday of this month, so I also need to make a lieutenant with a combi weapon, and since I'm not buying that model or anything like that, I figured we'd make my own using a Primaris lieutenant in Reaver armor. It's similar armor. All I gotta do is find a combi weapon. I might change the pose a little bit, I think. This might be like a fun thing to do here. So, I think we'll do that. It's not really gonna be a lot of kit bashing, but we'll see what I have. It might be like I just swapped the hand. Although I'm tempted to use the green stuff to like change the leg pose a little bit. And kind of do something interesting, but we will swap around there. Also, I will stand by my statement. No one here is ever first in the comment section. It's always me. I'm always first to stream. You cannot beat me to my own streams. Other than that, I hope everyone else is doing well and is having a good week so far. I've had a good weekend. Quiet. It was a quiet weekend. You're the first cultist. This is not a cult. We are not a cult here. We are a gathering of like-minded people that enjoy hobbies. That is what we are. I do not need the government knocking on my door saying you're running something. No, it is not. Okay. Whoa. Of course, now I start yawning. Okay. I do want to do something different for the base. I'm almost tempted to have this guy cling to a wall. No, I don't, Shovel. I do not want this to be a cult. I want this to be... I don't know what I want this place to be, but definitely never a cult. But I don't know why I've gone back into playing Path of Titans a little bit. For those that don't know what Path of Titans is, it is a dinosaur simulating game where you pretty much spawn in as a baby and then you gotta grow up to an adult, and it's a long process. Finally got one of my dinos to adult. Hello, table. How are you doing? I figured I'd take half of your advice and start streaming. But for the first half, I played Path of Titans, which is what I'm talking about now. People are really 50-50 when it comes to that game. I've had some really chill people in that game, and I've got... Yeah, I got one of my dinos finally to adult level. I got my Allosaurus to adult, and then I got freaking ganked a few times. So first time I almost got to adult, I got killed by a Packy because I do not have the ability to turn around really easily. No, we're not. We are not in a cult. If I say no, I have to say that we are a cult, but also no. Like this is not a cult, so there's nothing to do an anti-cult against. The cult of table. I'm gonna let you guys run your course with this. So that was fun. I really like the Allosaurus. It just sucks to play. Like, I looked up how to actually play it. It's more of an ambush thing, but when you're playing solo, it's not easy. And then, let's see. After that, I was like chilling with two little raptor guys. Yeah. I've been playing. So on not the newest map, like the other one that has a bunch of different biomes, I have a few dinos. I have like a subadult Sarco, which is a crocodile, and I've been playing an Allosaurus for a while. So I got that to adult, well, subadult, and adult twice now, but I've died twice with it. And it's... I love the model. I wish there was more dinosaurs in the game that looked like an Allosaurus. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of like the Rex, the Giga, other ones that have really tiny arms. I like something that has an extra set of arms. Oh, that's what I do. I play the little medium flyer. I play it both on both maps. So like the newest one that came out, which is the mostly water one, and then on the main one. On the main one, I have a larger one, and that's what I do. I fly around. I don't kill babies, but I go and I player watch, and then I go and just eat the spoils. It's like one of my favorite things to do, and then just kind of... It is the most boring one to play. It's fun to scare players in general. I will almost... I will say, like, Path of Titans is almost a horror game than anything else. Yes, I haven't seen the rules for the Red Terror, but I've seen the box. I'm tempted to get the box, but I'm like, I can't spend the money on that box, even though I want the Red Terror for my army, and I also want the Cadians for my army, for whenever I get around to making a guard army. But I might have to sit and wait for all those to come out and all that. Yeah. I am thinking this week I will do a gaming stream. It's probably going to be Path of Titans. I don't think a lot of people here will enjoy watching it, but just because I want to play is why I'm thinking about doing it. I'll definitely do it on like the newest map, so that, because I know Table here plays, and that says only models on the newest map, so like I'd be like, I can do it so he can join. Anyone else that watches and wants to get into it, it's a really nice game. They do try to update things every once in a while for like questing and then certain stuff. It's cross-platform, so you can do PC, Xbox, or phone. It is a cross-platform game. I mean, it does cost money, but I like it. If you're a dino nerd and you really just kind of like want to pretend, I recommend it. I think it's better than the Isle, but that's also because I can't really play the Isle properly, and I'm not really a big fan of the way the Isle controls and all that. I was gonna say, I think it's like $30 at USD. Do I know the game Unknown Tapes? No, I don't, but I'm open to hear about it. It sounds like a horror game. I'm not usually a fan of horror games, but there's one horror game I actually do like playing. I don't play it solo. I will play it with friends, and at least has to be like 3 other friends. That's Lethal Company. Lethal Company is a fun game to play. I'd rather be the person inside the ship than not in the facility, because screw being in the facility. But we always take turns. It's another one of those friend swap games, Lethal Company. Kind of like with Peak. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Ooh, might have to look into that. Why do you regret being an Xbox player? Is it because you are limited on what you can play and all that? Okay, I think we're going to glue these together, but I'm going to... I kind of want to change the leg pose. I'm not sure... I'm not really sure what I want to do for his pose. I think that goes like that. So he's like, maybe it goes like that. This one's like a hard one to actually kind of figure out. So he jumps like that. Wait, PS5 was doing an age verification thing? I don't really keep up with that stuff anymore. I mean, the only controversy that I remember from, like, PS5 all that was with... God, why can't I remember its name? But it's really popular. Helldivers. I remember people saying something about, like, Helldivers and some, like, verification stuff. Never played Repo. Is Repo worth playing? It seemed interesting. I'll just do that, see if those will. I have like a group of like 4 friends I really like playing games with, and I would love to do streams with them. The thing is, like, if we did stream stuff together, like one of them has to act a little bit different because of his job and all that stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like, I don't want people to not chat and hang out because they're on camera, but at the same time, like, I get it. Because you say the wrong thing and, like, you do dox yourself, so. Cool. Now I got that one in. Let's see if I can get this weird leg pose to look right. Is it like... Wait a minute. Is it like that? Oh, I think it's like that. No, it looks so weird like that. Ah, okay. I think that. There we go. I think I got that where it kind of needs to be. Maybe. The keyword is maybe. Wait a minute, there's someone actually named Commissar on YouTube? Commissar Kai. Huh. You have piqued my interest. Okay. I will keep my eye out for that. Oh, actually, some models that are for sale at my local game store is some Trench Crusade models came up for sale. Okay, okay. Let's see if this is... I think this is melting the plastic enough to stay together. I really want to change your leg pose. don't think you really work for a combi lieutenant. I just don't know what I want to do. Okay. I will have to check them out. That's kind of what I love about this community. Like, you guys kind of tell me about new things that are being produced and stuff like that. And then I go check them out and I'm like, oh, cool. Now I have a whole, like, index of information I can collect from. Okay. Let's see. I've been seeing, like, some clips of people freaking out about the new creatures in Subnautica 2. It seems interesting. I played the first one a little bit, and I played it for... I didn't beat the game. That's what I'll say. I had a friend that played it, and he beat the game, but he was, like, he's not normally scared of the ocean, but that game made him, like, terrified of the ocean. Just, like, in the game. And I will fully agree with him. I dislike being out in, like, the open ocean where I can't kind of see the bottom. Also, like, lakes, I'm the same way, where, like, I can't see what's around me. And of course, as you know, some of the most Table, you hate the ocean, yet you live on an island. In any direction you go, the ocean is, like, at minimum 5 bald eagles away from you. Not much, just Table's telling us his hatred for the ocean, and I'm telling him he's at least, like, not that far from the ocean currently. We were talking about some games, and yeah, while I work on this Lieutenant Reaver armor, which I'm going to turn into a lieutenant with a combi weapon. I'm just trying to think on what I need to kit bash for it. You recommend Wakes the Deep Ocean? Woo, I need to stay awake. Yeah, we were talking about Subnautica a little bit, and I played the first one. I haven't beaten it though. Although I am someone who spoils games for myself, so, like, I know how it ends. But I had fun playing it. I just was not a fan of going, like, deeper in the ocean. Scottish cosmic horror on an oil rig. Why does that sound like a movie I saw some clips of before? Did I see... your thing about the mug moment idea. What? What thing about the mug moment? Oh, and also while you're here, I have a little bit of a concern. How did you make an event in the Discord? I didn't think anyone but myself and a few others had permission to do that. Do I need to go and like change some rules around and stuff like that? Or as you like to put it, drilling Cthulhu for oil. Oh. He wasn't stopped whatsoever. I don't know. I think they're just like meant to be like little scheduled things people can do. I saw it and I like was like, okay, he's scheduled for today. I'm just gonna delete this in case this causes issues. But now I need to like figure out if anyone can do it or if it's a like fact that no one has a role in Discord. Which if that's the case, then I need to set up Discord to be like, when you join, you gotta get a role because I don't need people messing with the Discord that, because I was kind of thinking about it more. I'm like, the bigger this Discord grows, everyone's been really good so far. It takes one person. No, we're not adding a cultist role. No, we're not a cult. As much as you might like to think you're one, we're not a cult. I can certainly add a furniture roll just for table, though. It would just be the table roll. His helmet. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I mean, I do have a section in the Discord for people to like react to, and then I would give them roles, but like no one's reacted to it, so no one has gotten any roles yet. I feel like I might just like mass give everyone the same role. So then that way they're just like, oh, this is the abilities they have now. Do I give him the regular Reaver head, or do I give him a different head? Like, when I say regular Reaver, I mean the one from his box. I almost think I need to give him a regular Reaver's helmet. Maybe. Can you be the chef flyer? What do you mean by chef flyer? I'm gonna leave his head off for a moment. I think I am just going to put on oh, Chief. Oh, this is Flare. No, you're not gonna get that roll. I'm not giving you that roll, Grim. Ando, if you can find where I put mouse, then I will consider giving you that role. And this might be dangerous, but I'm almost tempted to say I will consider giving one person a special role. Whoever finds Mouse, I will consider giving them their own special role in the Discord. Keyword, I will consider. Does not mean I will do it. No. No, I will not shut up. You will deal with me speaking, good sir. I think that's what most people are here for. I could be wrong. They could be just here to, like, listen to the music. Honestly, I think I just listen to the music. Should we do a stream like that? Like a just music stream? Like, no me talking, nothing like that, just playing music? Okay. Is he? Is he on top of my head? Are you sure? Let her... I am not the cult leader. Stop trying to make this a cult. I don't know. I don't know if he's on top of my head. You gave Mouse the warp stone? Why did I get added? Oh. Table. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that'll work. You gave Mouse warp stone. He's now building nukes. Okay. Good night, Shovel. Enjoy the rest of your evening, my guy. Ando, I don't think Mouse is on top of my head. Mouse is not on my head. He was, but now I moved him. I don't think you can see Mouse anymore from where he is. It's a bit troubling. You're the Mouse Man dealer. Okay, that one's fine. Actually, what can I do with Mouse? Hey, Neo, how you doing? Okay. What do I want to do for the green stuff? I swear I want to. I want to tweak this leg. Good night, table. Working on your commission. Did you mention... I'd be happy to see what you're working on for the commission. Just trying to think. I'm always kind of sketched out when people, like, ask if they can post a website and whatnot. Not that I don't think you're a good guy, Neo. I just... It's the internet, and you never know what people are up to. I will give you permission to do it this once. But if anyone gets... I'm trying to think where... Right word. If anyone gets like a virus or something bad from this, then I know who I'm going to first, but I'm going to assume you're not here for that. No, that's fair. I understand. You want to get your name out there. You want to hustle, push. Mouse is not behind my eyebrow anymore. Mouse has been moved. I think we are just going to do it that way. Okay. As long as you understand why, Neo. This really might not be much of a kit bash. I do want to... I mean, you're telling me, Neo, I'm one of them. I'm one of those weird people. I'm not, like, super weird, but I definitely will say I am weird. I pretend to be a freaking lizard on the internet, and I build Warhammer models. Like, that feels like textbook weird. I will say, Ando, Table beat you to it first. He actually sent me an image on Discord before you message. Yeah, yes. Mouse is behind my tail. I moved him there the second time. He was above my eyebrow. But I will consider giving a special role to somebody. Let's see. I've been thinking recently, like, what... Okay, so I've been thinking about my Warhammer army a little bit more. Ow, I just popped my ankle a little bit. Meaning, like, what other aesthetic or, like, flair I want to kind of add to my army. Like, do I want to do more animal skins, like the Space Wolves? Do I want to do, like, robes, like the Dark Angels? Do I want to, like, what sort of gimmick do I want to add more to my models? Also, how do I want to run my army? Because I kind of realized I use what I like or what I think might work, but I think I just need to kind of stick with an idea or like a way of fighting and just stick with it and just make it like mine. So I'd be like, okay, I'm not much of a shooting army, I'm a melee army, so I'm gonna get up in your face and smack you around a bit. Or like, if I'm doing shooty, then I need to like stick with the shooty. So I think I gotta sit down and kind of like remember what I've written down for lore and all that when it comes to my army and like the idea behind them. I think my main thought is just a bunch of secret savages is kind of what I'm thinking. So I might lean more into the Space Wolf aesthetic on the majority of my army, and then First Company will be that like secretive part. Let's take a look at the pistol. I think, yeah, we're going to switch out the hand. We'll keep the arm. And I gotta do the shoulder pad, and we're gonna switch out the head. So we're not gonna do this, which I think that goes there? Yeah, it does. I think I am gonna use this grenade. I will keep using the grenade, or at the minimum, I can do something else with it. Be a good, like, other little bit. Ugh. Ugh. Pollen season, not fun. Okay, set you there. Can I get away with putting that there? Okay. Let's step away for a bit. I need to get my bit box real quick. Or one of my bit boxes. I think we'll use that one. We'll look inside this one. Do you guys save all your extra bits, or do you, like, toss out the ones that you don't need anymore? Let's see what I got. Oh. I have a... Ooh, I have a pistol arm with that. That might be useful to turn into a combi weapon. I do have a Starguard veteran kit somewhere. Let's see, it's a Votan knife. More Votan stuff. Let's spare... Oh, some spare Blade Guard helmets. What is that helmet? Is that face? Oh yeah, this is another Blade Guard one. I don't really have a lot of helmet heads. It's not really. It's all got mixed up, but okay with that. Okay, there's a pistol I can throw on the side. Put that one there, and now I need to get into my other one. Let's see. No, we got one of those heads. That could work. Or it's a regular Primaris. So I really gotta sort through this a little bit better. That's a librarian head. It's not gonna work what I want to do. It's Gravis. That might work. Open face one. Kind of hard to find like the right exact head you want to use. Let's see, that is probably meant to be a Gravis one, but I kind of like the look of that one a little bit more. Oh, got another one that might work. I think it's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit smaller. And now, oh, the exact same. It's Dark Angels 1. I have this Melt-A-Gun. Not that I think it would work for being a combi weapon, but could try to do something with it to make it look like one. And then, where are those? Oh, we got a... I didn't know they had that. That's a Terminator hand with a flamer on it. Oh, that'd be interesting for one of my builds. Or I might use it in this one. I've not seen that before. What else I got? It's a backpack. Kind of deviates into being different arms a lot for different models. Ooh. That's a Hellblaster gun there. Can use that. do have this heavy bolter. I'm trying to see what might work here and what might not. Okay. Life is pain. You keep on living until you fall down. Honestly, just keep living. Do not let it get to you. I know that sounds very grim and depressing. I wasn't trying to be. This is the first thing my brain said. Okay. Now I have a few options. I got a Hellblaster base, which could work. I have a heavy bolter, which we could also say we're gonna pull the green stuff eventually and just like make a I could go with this arm. I wanted to kind of cut the hand off and have him hold it. I mean, fair enough. You got a hole inside you, and I'm assuming they either had to do surgery to, like, fix it, or they haven't done surgery yet. Damn, I really wish I had a version of this gun in the opposite hand. So you just gotta wait for it to heal on its own. That is tough. Maybe cut that, make it a flamer there, and then try and do some sort of other attachment somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that off because I can use that elsewhere, I think. No idea where that might be in storage for the actual combi stuff. I should probably try to find it. Yes, I love Blue Jay stuff. Blue Jay is so funny. I haven't seen this stuff in a while, but I love watching his stuff. I do like how he started doing things like in person, it seems like. Let's see. Do we make him hold the combi weapon? Or do we just attach a combi weapon to his back? Yes, I did. When I added the entire Discord, that's when I started stream. I decided to play a game before, and then I decided to start stream at like 10:30, almost 9. So it's not going to be a late stream. It's just going to be... I don't know. It's going to be something. That could work, but eh. I think I like this half gas mask a little bit more. As much as like the Reaver helmet is cool, I like the half helmet look a little bit more. I've not seen that one. I'll have to look it up. Can you ask someone to bring you your stuff, or are you just not supposed to be doing anything while you heal up? Okay. I do have 2 helmets. Oh. I like the hair on this one a little bit more. I know that's meant to be a Gravis head, but that hair looks cooler. Okay. This is the Reaver. Yeah, we'll do this one, and maybe I will make him more hair. Yeah, I like that. To show you guys, that's not the regular Reaver one. I know it's just a gray blob, and you guys can't really see, but we got the half helm. I think that looks pretty damn cool. And I might just glue on the arm, and then if I got cut off his hand, I will. Or could I make it look like he's actually holding this goddamn thing? That'd be hell. This is a hell of a gun to say that he's holding with one hand. I think I could get away with it. Or I do this one. Do like a flamer ish thing. I'm not really sure. Let's see if I can find the actual combi stuff. wish grav guns were amongst the Primera stuff. Oh, like, did they have a, wow, I can't remember the name, like, actually dedicated, anti-grav guns? Wow, why am I drawing a blank on so much of this stuff? I thought I had some random bits here, but I guess not. I mean, I can cut the plasma front off and put on a different thing. Almost want to do this gun. I think I will. I think I am going to experiment here a little bit. Okay. Now, what do I want to do? Drum mag? I think drum mag with a scope. I like this one though with the purity seal on it, but I think, what hand is that for? Oh my lord, I just cut a model I didn't need to cut because I found one that fits the hand I'm trying to do. Right? No. No, it fits a different hand. Cool. Anyway, drum mag, long scope. That's what I want to do. Yeah, there we go. I can fit those two together perfectly. And then I can do the Hellblaster front. And mix in, I think, some other little bits here and there. Where's the stuff I just cut off? There it is. I haven't really done one of these before. I'm kind of excited about this. Now we'll just cut that. Shave off. And I'll cut that little bit off on top. There's my little file. I need that. I don't use them often, but every once in a while these little files are handy. quick flattening sand, and then I think I need to like start taking an indent out right there. What is your... Do I know the Muffin Man? Yes, I know of the Muffin Man. The one that lives on Drury Lane. Drury? I think... Is it Drury or Dreary? I think it's Dreary, actually. Yeah, what about him? Did he finally get caught for tax evasion? Man's been doing it for years and they haven't caught him yet. I know there's not really a lot of chatting going on right now. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. I know I need to take off that hand at some point. I just want to see if I can get this to fit together. Yeah. He does that as a front. That's his front for the business. He really does like illegal Umamusume races. And when you buy a baked good, it's actually you betting on it. Good night, Ando. Yeah, we don't talk about the basement. Yeah, that's where he does everything else. I think I gotta... I want to make it sit flush. So right now it looks like the gun's bent in half. I need to make it... Get a nice little cut right there. Well, you gotta be in the hospital to get better. I know going home, that's where all your stuff is. It's where, like, you have the freedom to do what you want, but you gotta be in the hospital until you get better. Yeah, there we go. Is there no one in, like... Well, I guess the hospital does have visiting hours, but it's, like, no one there to visit you and, like... I guess, keep you entertained? I mean, besides me. But, I mean, in reality, I'm just a figment of all the drugs. Okay, let's give this now a good sand. Or file, I guess. Well, at least you have people visiting is the main thing. Some people don't have that. But I'm sure the visiting hours are over now and you gotta wait until... Well, how long do they have you in the hospital for? Is it like 24 hours or is it until like the condition goes away? Because I think most hospitals, it's like 24 hours. They keep you underneath. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just kind of speaking off the cuff. Okay. Well, hey, here's the bright side I'm going to say on this. At least you're getting a little bit of a break from work. Is this the kind of break you want to have? No. I don't think anyone really wants to be in the hospital for a, like, time off from work, but you're getting some time off. And you will be with a clean bill of health, hopefully, by the end. I will be honest, I would not hold my breath on making it to that appointment. Okay. So we got the start of that. And then I think it's a little crooked, but I think that kind of works. And now I kind of want to add a flamer bottom to it. I'd kind of add to the combi-ish weapon of it. And then I can steal the... Where'd that arm go? Hell blaster. Ah. I could steal the little bolt nub for that. Yeah. It's not... I know in life it's not easy, but you gotta look at the positives where you can. Because it's very easy to start just thinking negative and it going down in a spiral more and more. But if you can think positively, even just for like a little bit, then it will, I think, help you in the long run. But don't like also suppress down everything. Like, that's not me telling you to suppress, just be fortunate for some parts. Okay. This is a weird-ass gun. Come on. Just look a little bit straight. Think I got it to work. This is the biggest hodgepodge I have ever created. I want to call it something else, but because I'm on YouTube and I'm trying to be family friendly, I can't say what I really want to say. But this thing is literally made up of like 3 different weapons just glued together. It wants to come apart. It fully does. There's not a piece of this gun that is remotely solid. I got one last little bit. And then I'm going to... I'm going to try and figure out a spot I could put this. I think we're going to end up doing like how they have in the actual Lieutenant Combi weapon and have it somewhere on their side. Or maybe it's strapped to the back. It's like mag log to the back. And do I really want to do the pistol? I don't think I do. Let's get that. Let's give that a quick glue. And then I think I'm actually just going to chop off his hand. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Once I know that's glued, I'm going to chop off the hand and then put on a different one. Where was it? This. I need to cut off your front gun bit right there. There we go. Now, I can just glue that right there. I will consider this thing complete. Cool. Our weird combi weapon is done. It's not pretty. Do not ask me how it works, because I do not know myself. That is up for the tech priest to find out. I did know that if you ate an extreme amount of bananas, that you would die from radiation. But that is the least of your worries, because you would die from, like, the potassium overload or the amount of bananas to begin with. It works through spite. Possibly. It possibly works through spite. I like to think that the plasma energy here builds... So, it fires a bullet. The plasma energy heats up the bullet and shoots it out through the gun, shooting it at a, like, molten metal level of heat. And over time, that heat builds up, and all the gases build up, and it fills up another compartment that then shoots out of the flamer end as a huge gas ball. So that's why they have a big drum mag. He can snipe with it and hit them all with a bunch of, what's the best word for it? You can snipe them with molten metal. He can hit them all with molten spite. And then once he is built up enough pressure, he can go in with the flamer and just burn everyone with gas. And I think it's going to be like that on his side. And I'll do, with some green stuff, a holster. I mean, it could sit like that, but that's just kind of weird. I mean, I even could put it in his hand. How would it even look inside his hand? I mean, it's definitely a combi weapon. Screw it, why not? Let's put it in his hand. Cool. Now I can just file a little bit. I wish, but no, that's not my actual setup. I guess the idea is like I'm inside a workshop and I'm just excited to be building or painting. That's the idea. By the way, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well this evening, Swimmer. I am making my own lieutenant with a combi weapon. We just spent most of the stream building a custom combi weapon. And it is as hideous as it looks. I don't even think the barrel's straight. I actually think it angles down. We are going to just do that and then insert that there. Hi Rory, what you doing, bud? He does not care, he just barges in.
But he won't do it to the front door.
Nope. He'll only do it to the inside ones. Dog likes to barge and all that stuff. Yeah, I actually wanted to find like a lieutenant, or not lieutenant, legionnaire model for like this project. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that, but I never... No, I didn't look hard enough, to be fully honest. But this is... This one gun is made of like 3 different guns. Whoop. Which now it's slipping. It's made from a bolter, a Hellblaster's plasma gun, a flamer from a Terminator, and then I took the little bolt thing and put it on top just to kind of finish it all off. I wish it sat a little bit straighter, but, well, not that it sat straighter. I wish the actual like bolt piece was straight across all the way. So, damn, I didn't do as much kit bashing as I thought I was gonna do. Kind of sad about that. It's literally just the reverb, but the gun's the only kit bash part. I think I kind of want to cut this leg off and make it stand on top of like a rock. Not really sure. I know he's meant to be jumping off, and I don't really want him to be jumping off. Go right there for now. Shut my door so I wouldn't have any background noise, but I think I do. Rory. Okay. Excuse me, I'm getting tired. Do I want to make us some green stuff real quick and put that on? I think. So, I'm just not sure where I want to put. Roy, this is the second time you barged in here. What is going on, Bean? What is going on? You're a good boy. Yes, you a good pupper. We love you. Yes, we do. Might stop and come back to this tomorrow. I don't want to do too much, but I think I'm just going to call it here for a night. It's 10. I should have started this earlier. It's on me. I've been wanting to play a game too much, and now I screwed up my stream schedule stuff, but I do plan on streaming tomorrow, hopefully at the normal time of 7 to 10, but yeah, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you want to see more, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I try to do, like I said, 3 days a week, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I should do that at some point. I did that with Monster Hunter. I could do that with Space Marine 2 or a couple other games like that. Like, I'm never opposed to it. It's just I'm very like, oh, I want to play this game. This is what I play at the time. And I'm never really in the mood to play a lot of co-op games. I kind of just feel like, oh, I want to play this game, and I want to play this game. So, but I should keep that in mind. It's been bugging me. It has been bugging me that much. But anyway, if you want to kind of see more of what we do, not just my stuff, but the community and all that stuff, or share whatever other hobby you're into, because it's not just Warhammer and stuff I'm into. I'm into many other hobbies, blacksmithing, carpentry, anything I can do with my hands. It's something I like to do. But yeah, come down into the Discord. It's in the channel description and in the video description. And it's completely free to join. But with that all being said, I want you to go out there and make something awesome. I know you will.